To today's purpose, and the first part is making a modal melody, and then I'll tell you how to add texture later. So the first part is that you're going to pick a modal scale that has somewhat of an emotional connotation with it. The targets for that are being able to have an emotion with your melody. Pick a scale that starts and ends on the starting note of the scale that you chose for 8 measures. You want to make sure the rhythms relate to your emotions and are in sync with the beat. And then together, you want to make sure it's in sync with the beat and shows off the tones in the modal scale. So we're just going to work on that part, and we'll do the other one in the next video. So here are the modal scales. So what I would do in the beginning is click on here, and you'll get into soundtrack. I already have that open for myself. And then I'm going to go through and pick which scale I like by just kind of playing around with it. So here is the first scale. It starts on D and it ends on D. And I'm going to put myself on just a keyboard sound for right now. Okay. Or something like that. So it starts on D and ends on D, and X to period. And I'm just going to make sure I end on D and just kind of mess with the sounds that I hear. So I'm listening to my beat and I just mess around with it. Okay, so that's Dorian. So if you like that sound, that's Dorian. The next one I'm going to mess around with is Phrygian. Starts on E, ends on E. So C and Q, I just want to make sure I end on C. So here I go. I'm going to start Phrygian. Okay, so if you like that, that's great. The next one is Lydian. What we would be doing is starting on F and then ending on F. And I would mess around with that. Here we go. So and I messed around that, see if I like that. And the last one is Aeolian, N to R, and see how that sounds. So you would pick that one, N to R. So I play N to R. Once you pick one you like, I think I liked the Dorian one. I'm going to record myself playing that. Okay. So when I record myself playing that, I am going to pick one that has a cooler sound that I like. I'm going to do a guitar sound. I'm trying to do a guitar sound. Oh, I don't know what it's doing. I'll try this guitar sound. And then I would just record myself. And I would pick a rhythm. So I'm going to do a rhythm of a dotted rhythm, long, short, and then an easy rhythm, apple pie. Here I go. Ready? Oops, I'm going to stop recording myself so you guys get that. And here I go. So I listen to my piece, and when I listen to my piece, I can add the drums. I have a rhythm that sounds good through the drum loop, and I feel like it sounds mysterious and fun. So you'll be able to make your melody that has a clear rhythm that sounds good with a beat. Okay? At the end of today's lesson, you might want to add some texture with the next video. Thank you.